Some people think roads are for motorists only, and were widened with motorists in mind. But take a look at this road close to my home in Newcastle.
Who was it built for?
Was it the Romans?
What do you think?
Old cars.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would say cars.
When do you reckon the road was built?
So 1950 maybe?
Jesmond Road was built this wide in 1836, and for people, not cars. People on foot at first, and on horses, and in carriages. Later for people on bicycles, and later still for trams, but only recently for cars. I'm Carlton Reid, and I'd really like your Kickstarter support for a book I'm writing. It's a book on the early history of motoring, on roads, and on cyclists, and how the early cyclists almost paved the way for the early motorists. When cyclists in the UK and America had political clout and successfully campaigned for better roads, long before cars even existed. Roads were not built for cars. We'll explore this hidden history.
Britain's Roads Improvement Association was created by the Cyclists Touring Club in 1885.
In America, the Good Roads movement was a highly successful 1890s political campaign created by the League of American Wheelmen, a bicycle organisation. Yet cyclists have been written out of highway history. I want to change that. My day job is executive editor of BikeBiz.com and editor of Bike Hub Co UK. My researches for this book have shown me that mass motoring's historical myopia does no one any favours. Roads are not just for motorists, and they're not for cyclists or for pedestrians either. They're for everybody. I've travelled to Washington DC and to Detroit to research this book, but I've also made discoveries closer to home. This is the former Cooper's Auction Mart in Newcastle. Now it's home to Ryder, a firm of architects, but it was built for James Cooper in 1897. He was way ahead of his time because alongside the sale of horses, he also sold cars and bicycles. The second floor of the Cooper building was the bike shop. Customers would wobble around the oval track, trying out machines. With a successful Kickstarter campaign, I'll be able to produce a print book and an iPad book. Everybody who buys a copy will be mentioned in the acknowledgements, and there'll be many other exclusives too. Roads Were Not Built for Cars has been 2 years in the making. If you want to own your own copy, please support this Kickstarter. Thanks.